We're going straight into the action.
Yeah, Starks has already spotted a couple of players, instantly dealt with though. Kick's going to take him away. That should be big information found. But how do they respond to this? As you were highlighting, this isn't a common ground map pool for either of these teams.
This is like the perfect storm for anything to happen right now, and it's really like all expectations are out the window. You would expect Vitality to win, but the perfect conditions for Koi to get an upset are kind of like laid out here.
A little bit of chip damage though. Vitality have to be careful here. They're being kind of corralled towards this, but no further rotations. A little late on the exploration towards B main. Coming out from Koi, finally clearing through this, but you can already see how close by Vitality are. Flash in hand, and the site's going to be contested. Now, if you're Koi, you want to be kind of allowing this to happen. Keep control maybe of Heaven, play this one back in. I'm looking at the flank, Josh.
They have to wait for the big flank to come in, and, you know, with Killjoy on Vitality's attack side here, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to hold the flanks in certain situations, but Koi's going to wait for that big flank to develop. The Viper obviously coming through sewers. Already some kills coming in.
That's perfect. Identifying that back line, taking away Safe, taking away Trex. That makes the post plant a little bit trickier to hold. Runner's chomping at the bit, but still a Prowler here for Shadow. That's fantastic. Reveals the position, he gets the kill. Camo went down, but they still have bodies alive. Kicks and Send are the last two standing. They fall back towards site. Trying to hold this push here, and Shados takes away Kicks. Sender looks to the right, takes away Shadow. Once more, can't get more. Shados. Very early start towards mid control here.
And we're going to see a really big grouping on the middle area because they have to fight together.
Oh, beautiful.
That's big.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It was fighting together, right? Koi just taking, bringing back though. There's been this utility shown, but keep your eyes on the spike. Oh, the timing on this. Shados has that angle so perfectly claimed. Safe couldn't do much, and it should have noted the spike dropping there as well. So even with that little feint towards Heaven, yeah, they managed to slip Trex there, but actually managed to collect the spike uncontested. So
15 seconds.
There's no one to deny this on the site itself, right? So this is just going to be probably a plant and then into the retake position. I don't know how much they're going to be able to control.
Guess they're playing for the
this.
tall box though.
Okay. Post-plant positioning now. Going to be a problem. Where do they opt to go? They don't have much information here. You can see Vitality unsure of what's safe and what's not. Heaven's been lost from their control for too long. Trex needs to over-deliver here because Runner is still so low, and he's been noted. This is a big position, smoked off as well. Runner needs to be played into this, or vice versa. Clock starting to tick here. First tap on the spike, and the first kill found. Beautiful. Isolating two, but Grubino does get the trade on Trex. So now it's down to one, and Run's position was noted. High-low setup. Koi teams wanted to stake their claim early.
This flash rocket combo might come out as soon as they take contact right here.
Oh, Sender, they've got a freebie on Shados straight through there, just spamming away. Starkso now lined up. They had no idea of where Vitality were. Completely caught them off guard. They must have slipped ahead, and that's a little unfortunate also for Koi, because it felt like a coin flip there. But Vitality will take that with both hands.
I have to think that it was like, okay, Vitality calls a timeout, they're going to do something elaborate, let's go do something that's going to disrupt them. But they have the rocket launcher, and they don't use it. Raze just goes for the dry, I guess the walk push through the smoke with the flash. But, you know, leaving B-side exposed here in the 2 versus 4, they might just opt to save here. They do have a little bit of economy that they could try to take away some guns from Vitality here. But realistically, the rounds, they're giving it up.
Yeah, and also you don't, I mean, you've got Trex relatively close by to the divide. Safe isn't too close, but maybe just not worth going too far for this one. See if they get something out of it, but
Seeker's gonna get stopped immediately without getting any value. Here comes the rocket launcher down mid. Taking out before he can shoot it.
Safe was so ready and waiting for this. Camo gets denied so quickly. That's heartbreaking for him. Now, what do they do to try and recover from this early start? Because they're kind of pinned, right? They're kind of just split right in the middle. You've got two dedicated towards the pit, two towards the other side, but Grubino's position is
If
wild.
Grubino doesn't get to at least 2 though.
I mean, Trex just got caught on the other side. No shot, that's, oh, Grubino over-delivers and then some. 3 massive kills. Yeah, Kix is still alive, but what's he meant to do in a 1v3? Starkso's got the corner, Koi. Lockdown here for Sender, divide for Trex. And actually, Trex answers back really quickly. Last round, he kind of got dealt with right over towards B main. And they are hungry for that kill. The double swing on it, he stuck around, just seemingly stun-locked by it all. And it's just a quick pivot towards the A side, but there's still 2 players here. Shadow, the reveal, the timing, a little uncomfortable, and Shadows couldn't quite correct there. Now, TP taken, Grubino gets on the site early. He's beaten the push. Sender and Kicks, do they consider this? They're gonna hear the TP. They certainly know now. Grubino still has his paranoia, still has his smoke, still has TP, but no opportunity to use it. Starkso with a bit of a flash off the wall. decoy in. He knows one's low, he knows one's on the site. Identifying both players. He's got everything he needs. The flash not quite there, and Sender very prepared to be in the right place. It's identified, and they swing. But they still haven't got full control on the site. They're still just getting the plant down now. This is really on a knife's edge between these two. Clear through heavens quick. Camo really heads up work by slipping back CT. Not expecting that though. Vitality stacking as 3. Taking CT control has garnered them a good bit of safety now to work with.
Love that reaction from Vitality. We saw on Pistol Round how they weren't in one of the earlier rounds, they weren't taking screens, they weren't doing a fight together, and it cost them. And here, instantly, they identify what the situation is.
Posted right side, but already they're so close towards Pillar. He didn't expect it, and actually Runner could have done so much more, but he gets his value in the end. Grubino just off on the timing there completely. And Runner can just keep that control now. With that showstopper there in pocket, that's enough of a threat. This is very difficult now for Koi to find any value from. This pace change, this simplicity has worked so perfectly. Camo's going to take the first step by taking away Sender. It's 2 towards the back of the site and 1 towards main. The ults are still in play here, so they do have a little bit of an ace up the sleeve. There we go, a little bit of late round utility identifying. This is the problem to try and get past. He can't quite gap close, but he can still hold the ground. Prowler goes in. They got to get a move on if they want to really try and pressure this. Shados, Camo got to get a bit of a wiggle on here. Time is ticking. They swing together. And actually, they're starting to clear, but do they have time on the defuse? Defuse has started, dragged away. Got to listen out for this spike here. I don't think he's got time on it. No, they just a little too late, but very well handled. This Viper's Pit, 3 players finding their safety inside, and Spam is the starting solution. But Sender's still here. He's so tempted to walk this wall. And oh no, Starkso was right behind him. He had no idea. And the wall not really helping in this instance. Safe now, the next on the chopping block for the angle. He gets spammed, but he doesn't fall. And now he sees 2. That's 2 victims. Good trade. Where is Runner? He's on his knees at this point. I know his presence, but it's still that A side that's a problem. And this time they're fighting CT. Something we complimented them for. Fighting towards the backside of the site, and it's worked really well. Yeah, Runner took damage, but he keeps his life. Camo on the trade out, 1 for 1. Plant is in, and there's still that mid presence. You can see that they're keeping that in the back of their minds, but they have to focus on trying to play towards the site now.
It's planning for heaven, so this late flank from Sender is actually going to be really strong for these guys.
Okay, smoke goes in to allow them to push forward from CT. On the site, you got Kicks. Trex trying to just spam through, knowing that's the pressure point, right? That's where they're going to be coming from. We still have that presence towards heaven. How do they clear it? On the back of Shadow, potentially. Good work towards Sender. It was Shados who got traded. So Shadow needs to hold this back. The plant is for this position. And now Trex has cleared out Grubino. It's all on the Shadow, and he falls. Yeah, they're on edge. They don't know where Vitality are. That was just a fact finder. Does Camo over-deliver? Saw Grubino do it. Does Camo one in? He's going to find the first spot to second. Pain Shell to follow it. Shados to find Trex. That's a big player removed.
Smoke, please, Grubino.
There's still no support there for it. Could maybe deep smoke this away. Sender looking to apply pressure himself. They're getting surrounded here. They need to bail out, and they get it. Starkso keeps them safe, and Kicks can't do it again. Actually knows the capability of this man when he's on point. Haven't really seen that in this role, but still, Trex to start things off. It's Camo to go down. That was like maybe a blind catch on the cross, not sure. The smoke did look like it was in place, but still, Plant's going to come down, and they're grouping. They're already clearing mid. Very proactive work from Vitality.
Spike planted.
Enjoy it while you can, Safe.
Oh, poor old Viper players. Kicks though, going to start this off. First couple of backfinders invested. Does clear below, but still, I'm looking towards CT2 here. Starkso committing towards this one, and it's a lovely little kind of play back through here. Starkso yet to be pushed off this angle. It looks like Sender's aware of the chance, but he still falls for it. Shado's going to find safe, and yet this is lovely from Starkso. Kicks had a couple of rounds where he had some massive impact, but this is brutal to try and clear back through. A quick stop. That spike is starting to tick. 2 players to dig out of position, and it's not going to be comfy because Shados isn't really playing into this yet. He's allowing Shadow that room to take control by Pillar, not risking anything, and both pistols now. This is interesting.
All right.
What do we have here? Okay, well, Camo's already found Trex, so just an easy start, I guess. Paranoia posted, everything sent into play, and Starkso is off. So yeah, after kind of setting this in motion, this is a really nicely crafted side take. I almost want to see the effect that it had on either Trex or anyone else on the site, kind of what it did to them. Rubino in the perfect place, but the Bucky ain't it, Chief. But the rest of Koi are there, 4 alive. Secure heaven a little bit. I wonder if he just ends up posting it in towards, oh my God, a blind send. Sender gonna be devastated by that.
Spike planted.
Lance in, 5 standing, and they've got 2 up towards those rafters as well.
Face your fear!
Don't think the Nightfall caught, but Shados quick and close enough by, I think actually did catch looking at the assist there, and the quick corner clear from Trex, but they're down to 3 players. I mean, Trex's ult could be helpful in this, but I don't know how much it's going to give them. Runner on the swing, Grabino gets played in, and Runner goes down. Quick trade out, 3v2. It's Kicks and it's Trex desperate to figure this one out. Can they hold this line? Yeah, they can deny Camo for sure, but the trade, the numbers still being so critical, and Kicks gives away a little bit of the game here, trying to clear out as he goes. Tries to dive through a tap on the spike. What more is he meant to do with this? I think they've got the timing right. They're going to get themselves backside with Stark, so can they get a nice little pinch towards the pillar? It looks like that's the plan. Kicks unaffected though, going to be able to clear out one side, but they've lost the other side of control. And Camo with a big 3 kills. Oh, it's stunning. Koi fully in control here. It's down to Safe. An MVP in his own right, but he can't do it now. 13-5. Koi striking first here. Probably putting the fear of God in Vitality.
Keep that momentum up into this next map.
Here.
As the mid fight happens
Oh
early.
my god, Camo, this position is so dirty. And Koi have kicked off with a big 2 kills. Trex, though, doesn't want to go quietly from this round. But what can Kicks and Safe do? Not noted thus far, but I mean, if you're going to see a Cypher, you might imagine he's going to be lurking around up tube. But the plant's going to come in, and a little bit of a switch of positions. Shadow down pretty low after that engagement in middle. And looking like he wants to kind of work through by that double door. One towards CT, one towards site. Safe can kind of play the cross and play off the contact from Kicks.
Get behind the stairs.
Oh, the timing a little sketchy on this one. Does he get checked? Yeah, he does. And the angle is not good enough for him there. Grabino's going to clear him out pretty quick. And now Kicks has to go nuclear. 15 HP. This is a lot to ask for. Yeah, not going to happen. Shados. With Camo's deeper positioning, they're kind of reading this very, very well. You're in the right place, 4 players in the correct site. They can't really pivot away. Runner gets out, but okay, big there. Shados goes down. Grabino on the trade. Oh my god, those sheriffs. Players in the right place for sure. They did catch towards middle, so that Shadow gone. Trex comes in from tube, and I'm waiting for that plant to come in. Yeah, this is looking very nice now. Vitality kick it into gear, and Trex gonna claim Camo. They didn't pull everyone over. This is a lot to handle for one man. Vitality have made the right choice here, but the spike is going the long way around, and Grabino's isolated Runner. He's still got a chance here. Starkso can now get closer. Trex removes him. He could have waited longer. Player spotted. Starkso finds him. Trade again. Trex is unrelenting in this. He wants to make this round happen, even if he's doing it all himself. Plant there.
Spike planted.
And it's in.
They're going to use
both ults if they need it.
Yeah. Just to at least reposition, get out of there.
So much utility, but a good bit of chip damage. Yeah, Divide gonna go through, but look at the state of Trex. Down to 11 HP. They're trying to get out of there. Shadow, does he disrespect? Oh, no, he had no idea. It was literally a jump scare.
Why have you gone and done that?
Activating in this one. Spots one player. And plays in, oh, Trex. Trex, you're so aware of it. So well handled by Trex to even keep that in mind, that off the back of the spot coming out from the Yoru, that someone would need to keep them somewhat safe, and he does. Actually goes down, but a 2-for-1 trade, he'll take that at this point. And the spike's already on that A site.
It's like these guys are playing with blinders on right now. They're just tunnel vision and lock in and just, it's like a bull with like the, you know, the matador with the red stuff.
Flag.
Yeah, the red flag, and they're just like charging at it.
Not as much to be writing home about, so we have to wait and see if Vitality can hold this one now. There it is, Hunter's Fury, run up. Be a little careful now. They're going to clear off the back pillar. It's Grabino to close the gap. Runner goes down. Now, the back line is hard to clear. Safe. Ooh, not clean that time. After what was an exceptional start, we're down to 2 here. Trex going to play with the time, and Sender needs to watch his push, keep him safe. They can't quite deal with the defuse just yet. It's still going on. Grabino finally gets pulled off. The damage is getting done, and Trex left in a 1v2, but time is going to become a factor, and Trex is just refusing to lose in this one, toying with him constantly. There are more players here, and it looks like Starzo's getting tempted. No one being played into this, but it's actually Grabino. So that's spike planted denied. That's Runner gone down. And the Viper's Pit comes through. Kicks goes down. Grabino's doing really well, but still, they need to find some stability on the site. This is so back and forth. They're just putting bodies in this one. Safe does have the spike ready. 25 seconds, but he's got to be really careful about this. He's going to be there.
Oh, he's dead.
No, how does he live? How is he alive? Camo can't get close, but 15 seconds, they don't have a safe plant anymore. With Camo being in this position, they've got to find some safety. So opting to try and wrap
10
the
seconds
site.
left.
8 seconds now. They've not noted anyone. Maybe feeling they're being mirrored here. Camo wants to close in. He spotted the player. The plant's there. Trex, the bodyguard, works out. Camo now has to find some value, and he's found nothing. This is wild. They're just ring-a-ring-a-rosy around the site. Shadow finally gonna catch safe. But around and around we go. Trex down low and a 1v2. Oh, he's finally been caught this time. It looks like a 3-2 split. Pretty classic again. Just kind of leaning into a more traditional approach. Pop flash through the wall and away we go. Now, Koi unaffected though. Holding from a really adjusted position by the wall instead. Oh, Shadows is screwed. Did he get another follow-up tag? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Safe is there with the rifle anyway. It's just kicks and safe though. A 2v4 is so difficult. How are you meant to play this? I mean, get the plants the first step. It's the ones after that that get really difficult. There's still utility, and they have just an unexpected angle. Shadow clears out well. That's 2 back-to-back now.
Bring towards that A hit.
Okay, so we've got Starkso watching main, and then, sorry, towards, yeah, I guess a little main, and then double stack towards door. Vitality are running this clock really low. 30 seconds in camo. This time we'll find the shot he wanted. And yeah, they're just running the clock almost out of time here. 20 seconds, they got to get towards the site. They just don't have the utility for it. Koi maybe finding a bit of a solution, but it felt disjointed this time from Vitality. Trex has been marvelous, but this is a really tough one. 14 seconds to be lucky to be alive. Trying to back away. Yeah, caught in the end. 5 standing. Trex's timing. Does he get some play? Back of that drop. I'm eyeing up Starkso's position as well. Oh my god, Grubino, that was rotten. Takes away Safe's head. Runner now called into effect. The drop down in tube won't be hurt, but Grubino is clearing house. Kick's gonna fall, and now it's all going wrong for Vitality. Trex, his impact can't be this much, and he's not even got the shot on here. Did this flank early, that can be called out on the TP back. He can still control this to the pinch, but you got to be careful. Shadow's got the spike here. That's an issue. And then when he fights elsewhere too, Safe is outstanding in these moments. Gets a grip on this round, takes back some control here. Starkso, there's Trex. You're not going to get another. Oh my god, that was messy. Okay, let's calm down a little bit here. Shados, chill.
Fake TP, turns around.
Well, I'm getting a weird feeling about this round. I've got a weird feeling about this round, and I don't like that.
Yeah, hair sticking up on your arms and everything.
There's something about it. It's making me feel uncomfy. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. There it is. Okay, nice work between Safe. Careful now. He's been having a rough time. Bless him. Bless his. Oh god. Aye. Safe. Not bad. Oh god. No. What is going on? What is going on? Camo's hitting, and now suddenly Runner and Kicks have got to be You're not happy about this, and you're going on your own here, Kicks. You better be ready for what's on the other side of that wall. You got a Bulldog. You don't lose that, right? No, you don't. Kicks is fine. Okay, now we start going towards the site here. What else has been recovered? Not much. Just that Bulldog with Camo now to really clear. Shadow unable to get anything to his hand. Camo, just on the corner. Kicks. Getting up close here. Timing's everything. Swing! And it ain't a miss for Camo. It's a perfect hit as Runner now in a 1v2. Ridiculous from Koi. Elbow Stark, so the timing. There it is. Beautiful from Trex. That's a rifle up for grabs here, and Shado's got to be prepared. There could have been another layer to that.
Getting out with that man advantage. Here comes a B hit though.
Oh my god, but there's 3 players here. Trex, oh my word, they're doing it back to him. Anything you can do, I can do better. Trex individually, massive impact now. Fortunately, I guess for Koi, none of these rifles are easily recovered, but I think that one on the site is, so they should at least have that Vandal. They do. It's a Runner, and Safe can catch this cross back. He doesn't need to take the fight, he can just spot it. This is massive.
Get a reposition, Safe.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to
fight. Oh, man.
What, they have nowhere to go, man. They're struggling here. Koi don't know what they're doing. This is outrageous from Vitality, hurting them back in towards B, but the cross is going to be watched. They can't really deny this one. Do they get caught in? No. Runner just kind of creeping around the side, trying to keep his cool. It's Trex again. Runner finally chimes in with one for himself, but this has been Trex's round. He has been out of this world for this side. Grubino, irrelevant, a formality. And again, Vitality answer back after what was a... They're going to get the plant for this, though, I think. Camo might be on an island, though. I'm a little worried for him because Runner slipped the net. Now, he does get spotted, but how much damage can one man do? Not enough. Camo goes down. Runner is noted, but we're in the post plant. No real layers to this. It's going to be just kind of buying time with Grubino's utility, playing through a tradition. You got to see if it lands properly. It does. So there's no sweat on that front. They can buy time. They're going to get all that information. They'll know there's no lurk on the way. They can focus on what's in front of them. And how does Koi get back into this? It's just Starks are trying to dive through. It's layers upon layers of utility. Someone does need to start that defuse, though. And it's starting right about now. And Trex, he excelled before, and he might just do it again. What is going on in this round? Ball to hold. Kicks, does he commit as well, or does he play purely for the retake? Hunter's Fury, first and foremost. And Runner's got Grabino. That was over on the way through this. And now you can see the mess starting to happen. 30 seconds, and they're just about everywhere. Spike has not made it to the site yet. It's mostly just camo. And you hate to see it. Yeah, he's not happy with that. A shaky one there, but Starzo shows him how it's done. 2 back-to-back and a 2v2. 15 seconds, though. The third man being the clock here. And it's in the favor of Vitality, and one of the 2 men is Trex, who's been a monster in this map, and he still is. Haunting Shadow's dreams, was safe to secure it. Vitality, they're happy to depend on the retakes. They have so many ults for themselves. Starks with a quick pivot towards B. But they're already on towards the side. What can Sender do here? Lovely! The flash! I mean...
No, that was from the teammate.
Yeah, Camo kind of bailed him out in that, but... As it stands, Hunter's Fury gonna find Grabino. That's the plant denied, and now there's problems. You're gonna be looking at Starkso maybe to find some more impact here. He's got to over-deliver. It's on his shoulders. Or Vitality make it to 12. It's 1. That's not bad, but the reposition from Runner just didn't see it coming. And Camo, after his last disastrous round, has to pull off a 1v2, and this could be one way to make up for it, but again... Oh god, they're so close. There we go, though. It's jump-off point. They're just gonna heat up here, warming up, and Runner just icing them instantly. Camo goes down. You can see all the utility ready to go. What does Safe do? He finds him. Perfect placement. Denies Starkso. And one by one, Koi are being reminded here.
How funny would this be if it goes overtime?
I'd love it. Just take me on that ride. It's fine. Shadow's has got room, but I don't know if Shadow can get out of here. I mean, maybe run. Yeah, okay, he's made it out. That's quite fortunate. And seeing this, they've got to know something's happened elsewhere on the map.
I think the one thing that Shadows needs to do is not overextend. I think he's just holding this position towards the back of B site here and knows that if he goes any deeper, he's going to be the first person that Vitality clear. 3-on-4, if they get the post plant down, Viper should grab the orb if it's still towards B main and then get the plant. They can use that Viper's pit, but
Sender's here. Sender's already made it over, and Shadow!
Oh, no!
That's devastating!
All right.
This
Icebox?
Icebox. It's looking on it. Grabino, you gotta be a magician in this round. That's a good start. Clean, too. 20 seconds. Yeah, and Vitality are just wrapping the map. The man to end is Trex, who has gone nuclear in this one for Vitality. Probably quite rare, I feel, in these sort of like series, but we've got a very big alert coming in as well, so keep that building in the back of your minds. That's going to be eventually there, but Shadow's already clearing pretty well. He's dealt with the first player. Starkso's cleared Sender, and you're right, the flank's gone down. This is huge. And actually, Gecko coming into effect, going to force Safe slightly deeper. Kick's going to try and spam this one out, but the defuse ain't stopping right now. And the flash is fantastic. He can't deny it. The defuse was just stuck the whole time. And yet, Trex, you're a monster, but it doesn't matter. To this, it was that one flashbang in the swing. But out of all the players takedown, Kicks ain't a bad shout. He had that ult, could have been big, but so's that shot. Runner clean with it. Shadow gone, and now 4v4. They've got to be careful on the way back through. Burn a little of that utility to get those steps on the site, because Runner's not leaving. They've got to deal with the backline, and Runner, who's still finding value. 3v3 now. How do you disrupt the backline, though? That clock's starting to tick. That spike's going here. Yeah, and Safe just going to run utility through this. Even with all that work early on, this is a bonus round, so they'll still be happy enough with this. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, okay, no problems there. No problems. So a costly round, and
collected as well.
Yeah,
brought it back.
That's smart. And that's clean. Okay. So that makes the post plants a little less safe, right? You've lost out on what Sender's utility could do for time purchase. So that's going to be something.
It's a little less Sender, not safe. Sorry, I'm sorry. Continue.
Good? Are you good though?
Look, there was a pause in the round. It was an acceptable moment.
Debatable. Less recoverable that time around, but again, trying to stall out. They're still playing really active on the side here. Safe finally going to fall back from this, but not by many means. I'm surprised they're not seeing it deeper at all. They are happy to brawl on site. Maybe the wall enough to dissuade them, but his Kicks trying to do what he can. Turns to the right, turns to the left, gets 2. And now down to just Safe. And this man plays the clock like a hero, but he can't do it that time. Too many bodies. Down towards B main. This is Camo. Ah, come on! What is that? What is that? What? And Gravito's still alive! What is this round? Yeah, of course Camo's going to re-peek. Of course he will. Of course he will. I respect it. Oh, God, Kicks is really uncomfy. Camo not going to get that one, though. So a new lease of life, at least for safe here. Viper's pick going to come in.
Killjoy
The
has
plant's in
ulti
place.
for the post plant, though. That's going to come out first. It's going to force them out of position here. They're going to get really close to do this. They want to get
Maybe
all of
yellow
the
as
Viper's
well.
and push them out.
How much of yellow gets cleared? Just that little back corner, too. Yeah, this is really hard, actually. That's going to be brutal. And do they still have utility to being put into that little cubby? Yeah, Camo's already found safe. Camo just wants... he was chomping at the bit there. Okay, Sender's got to buy time. I don't know how he's going to buy some bodies too, but he's going to find one, and actually Kicks gets another. This is working out. Until then, oh, overwhelmed in the end. Just so many bodies to throw at this, to throw at the problem.
Nice against 5.
It's everything. They know, oh my God, Starkzo's still sticking around this close with an operator? Yeah, I think they got a little overconfident, or maybe didn't expect them to be so close because they're kind of running it dry almost. Shadow gonna ult in here. Does he get to catch anyone on sight? No, but he's cleared it, so they can kind of work off. But again, the Killjoy lockdown is in place. They've got to respect this. Gravino's position, Josh, look at this. How's he gone here?
Gnarly.
It feels like Sender might be considering it.
I think he does. The turret's going to
Oh,
block.
Kicks doesn't.
Toxins going up.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's weird. When's he going to pull the trigger? Gravino, this is nuts. He spotted 2. He's got to go for it now. Yeah, he has. That's both the removed. And does he know about the third player? Does he know about Sender? Because they've got to assume one's on the side. Where's the other? They know where Runner is. He's dead. But it's still Sender. Can he be the surviving Grace? The one to keep them alive? Not now. He's got to go and get this defuse. Dearie me. Is there enough time on this? It's going to be close again. No! Okay. Sender is the hero they needed. That's been suppressed.
They clear both lanes.
There it is. Yeah, Gravino. Okay, he got found. Cool. There it is. Good usage. Worth its weight in gold. 'Cause that's the B side. Looking like it's on a platter until you look who's here. Shados is still around. Playing towards the side, but he has to respect the utility they invested to kind of zone him away. So they've got themselves a safe plant. What do they have for the post plant? Still have Trex's ult. Couple of bits of kit for safe and Sender. And Kicks.
Can't play there twice in a B post plant. They're going to get spam. That's the first place they'll look.
Oh, Deary. Oh, Runner. Oh, God. What is going on here? 4 HP. It's not pretty. And that's 4 players against you. Camo going to take away Trex. You're looking at Sender and Runner. They're trying the best they can, but it's not enough. It's not enough this time. That's sat at 2-8. Yeah, it's not over, but it's certainly not looking good. It's now or it's never. And again, the pop flash. Come on, Starkzo. He's starting to heat up. If we get vintage Starkzo again, it's wraps. I don't care what they say. And yes, this is looking so labored from Vitality, but this could turn the tide. One big round, one big over delivery, and Trex just forgets CT exists. Maybe just hoping, praying, and just blind to the world. Kicks has to face the music and fight, and Goy just smothering them.
Can't use this.
It's going to be interesting to deal with.
Kicks on the front line. He's made it away. He's made it away. High flash. Trex to the left. Oh, God, what? Starkzo just thriving in the flashes still. 4v4, though. Keep in mind the time and keep in mind the stall. Sage still going to be doing work. He's put himself forward. He's become the turret. He's got 3. Said before, the Trex was the hero they needed. Right now, it's going to be maybe Save. Yeah, fantastic round from him. And they're going to know where there's at least some of them are. How much play does Runner get in on this? A tag and no frag. And he's overwhelmed. Oh, no. It's crumbling in front of their eyes. Shadow's going to find 2. Trex just has to evacuate. He's got 22 HP. He can't be the one to try and do this on his own. The rest of them not even there yet, but he wants some space. He wants to give them some sort of launch pad back into this. Maybe spotting a foot, but just dancing out of the way, but he's fallen. And one by one they come, and one by one they've fallen. It's all on Kicks in a 1v5. He's gonna find one. Dizzy goes up. Flash goes in. What more are you meant to do here? Nothing. Starkzo gonna put him to 10.
But they know that there's no op on the board yet. It's too early. There's no way. Oh,
Yeah.
Safe getting that kill on the rotation, peeking before the orb goes up, Shadow down. It's a good start.
Yeah, it is.
For the defense, that's what you want.
Here's your opportunities. They're trying to apply pressure on both sides of the map, right? They're trying to keep them split as best they can.
This fake's not going to work, though.
Camo. Oh, good from Runner. Good from Runner. Where is that spike? He doesn't know where it's going. 12 seconds, it's not going anywhere, to be fair. They can just make it costly, maybe. Like, Trex, no gun for you. At least be carried on for free. Yeah, this is just going to peter out.
Enemy remaining.
That's about it, really. Players, does this spur them on maybe towards that A site? Maybe noting. Oh, again! Was that blind? Or was he ahead of that utility?
I think he might have been ahead of it, but
That's a really accurate shot to just get blind. I mean, I'd love to see it from his perspective there. Because if Safe is starting to activate, this could be big. Camo's on. Oh my god, Camo! I thought there was a third to that. I thought he was going to get another. Sender's kind of maybe bounced it out a little into this 3v3, but no plant. Again, big denial. Shado's going to deny Sender this time though, and now Safe has to play forward. He needs to try and get involved in Dizzy. Noting position. Rana's got to keep him safe for a second here. What can these two do? Anything for the post plant? Yeah, Grubino's even got utility. This is such an uphill struggle. It's looking like 12 here. Runner tries his best, but it ain't gonna be enough. 12. Did so alone. They've already got ahead of this, and they had no idea. Safe was clueless because they slipped ahead. Sender now just left to rot. They've just they had no idea. Oh man, this is wild. And now you get Camo being played in the middle. They try and play it back this route. You have to clear him quick, because what else are they going to do? He can just play the time. He can just be like the dagger in the back here. Yeah, Runner's having a look, but Camo can just buy time. He's going to make himself a nuisance. Dips around. They've started to clear towards the site. Going to put Mosh down, Dizzy up. This has to be everything. And Starks, with a nice little flash and a push around. He's put at least two players there, potentially understanding the third. Shados delivers the first nail to the coffin, and they're about to put him in it. It's all on Kicks, and it's over! The first win for Koi, and the final chance for Vitality.